Sorry about that, guys. I got the niece and nephew over, so I had a little kid pop their head in. So, guys, this is an important thing because I want to also provide affordable things for some of you guys that watch my channel, and you just can't afford some of the more premium knives. That doesn't mean that these are not functional and usable. So we're going to start with the biggest one and get that out of the way. Then I want to show you two of the best bug out knives and neck knives I think I've ever had. And it sounds crazy, but I swear to God it'll make sense. Okay. So first, let's zoom in just a little bit. So this is called the W Catcher. And they got a little envelope with some cards in it. And you got some QC codes. Scan me for knife care tips. Take part in a photo contest. How do you like our new product? Leave a review, and then be part of the wolf pack, some kind of sign-in thing. So, guys, I appreciate this company for sending me some free knives to check out, and they gave me an affiliate link that I will put in the description that allows me to get 10% of sales, which each knife is very cheap, so it's not going to be anything crazy. I always level with you guys, and I'm always honest with you guys about what I make from YouTube. So right now, I make from ad revenue, I make about $100 a month. Sometimes it's better, and I'll get like 125 just every month, which is next to nothing. But your subscribes and your shares and your likes and your using this code to buy some cheap bang around knives, it really does help. So thank you guys. So this is I opened this one and the other ones actually, if I'm being honest. This is the W Catcher, and the W Catcher is like all their other knives because they are all done in 60 HRC D2 steel. And I'm assuming, because it's from Germany, I'm assuming the D2 is half decent. Now, guys, I have not tested these yet for the hardness, tip strength, edge retention, stuff like that. I promise you, I told the guy that sent me these knives that I was talking to through the company, I told him that I was going to be spending a lot of time this week on the knives that they sent me. I just got done with my Work Tough gear reviews. So we got a false edge on the back, D2 steel. This is a hard rubber. It's actually kind of soft in here. So yeah, it is hard, but these little niblets are soft. This is like diamond checkering kind of stuff is really soft. It's pretty comfortable in hand. It's kind of neutral. This is a stabber. I look at this like the Tops Wild Pig Hunter, but value. This is a puncture knife, and it has a long blade, so you can get some functionality out of it. Comes with a really nice sharp edge. They have this knife in a lot of different configurations. Black instead of green, and then multiple different coated, uncoated, and this dark acid stonewash. So we're going to have some fun beating on these. I love being able to show people how strong some of these value knives are. I like the double fuller too. It's got the false edge up top just to make punctures easier. It's really thin, so it's hard to get it to get clear on there. It's got some oil on it from packaging. But it's a pretty slick bayonet style knife. So guys, this is the W Catcher. It's a 60 HRC D2, like all three of these. The overall length is 14.17 inches from tip to tip. The weight is 9.77 ounces. So very, very light for a knife that gives you that kind of reach. Very, very light. 9.77 ounces. The blade is 9.06 inches, so just over 9 inches. And the thickness is 160 thou, so it's 0.16 inches thick on the tang. It's a kind of like a rat tail tapered tang, so it comes into about here. I saw a photo of a blown up diagram, and it's about halfway from the label. So it's very much like oh my gosh, what are those budget blades called? It's definitely like a Mora on the tang strength. I'm sorry, the tang depth. So that's the W catcher. They are $59.90. They come in a kind of spear point like this, a drop point. They have a couple different blade configurations, and it has this really comfortable choil on the front. So it's a pretty functional blade. It's kind of like one of those great budget knives that you can keep in your vehicle for 10 years and, you know, have a security knife in the vehicle. Good retention. Pretty good retention. Ready for this? I gotta stop the buttons from rattling. Hold on. No rattling. Literally. That's just that flap. No rattling. So it's a really nice lockup. It's ambidextrous, so you can kind of pull it out either way. Has a nice little click in. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with a new setup on my tripod here. So it's a decent value knife for 60 bucks, you know. And right now they have like half off codes and all kinds of stuff going on. So I'll put my affiliate link in the description. This is the first time I've ever done an affiliate link, whether you believe that or not. I'm sure there's going to be someone in the comments that, oh, you know, you're a corporate plant, whatever. So, make a long story short, it's just a cool knife. Now, we're going to move on to the bread and butter here. And let me see if it goes in each way. Okay, so it does go in either way. That's pretty cool. So it's in kind of like an ambidextrous sheath there. So next up, we have what are my favorites. And guys, I pulled that big one out and I was like, okay, this is, you know, kind of not my style of knife, right? These are my style. And I say that because these are, most of their knives have like a W tag like that. That one was the large one was the W catcher. These are the W mini. They come with a nice paracord necklace. More knife care stuff. We're going to pop them out. And I'm going to set the boxes aside and the stuff aside. And I'm going to show you why these are such a great value knife option, okay? Really cool. Comes in a sealed Odenwolf labeled package. It's just paracord, OD green paracord, in case you wanted to use it as a neck knife. So guys, these are really, really cool. Only difference looking at them now is the lanyard hole. So guys, these, I'm telling you, last night I opened this box and I was super hyped about it. So guys, you're probably saying, why is this dude so hype about these kind of goofy little knives, right? Because it's just like the Mora. Mora came out with like a micro like this. So these guys are in D2. There is a Scandi model, which is a fantastic razor sharp, very well done zero grind. Guys, this thing is just like any other Scandi with that micro buffed micro bevel. Very, very sharp, super slicey. They have this interesting clip on them. Good retention on the clip. Really nice little thumb release. And they have a saber ground variant. So this is that soft rubber on the inside inserts here, and then harder, or actually no, it's actually all soft. This feels a lot more rigid because it doesn't have the little, you know, nibblies there. But guys, it gives you great grip. Has a really nice little thumb indentation there, little thumb ramp there. And it almost looks like a harpoon. super slicey, super thin behind the edge. And the reason I say that this is Odenwolf's bread and butter is because every time they do a drop, these things sell out right away. Let me get a... Oh man, that's super sharp. So, guys, these are value knives through and through. I'm not, I'm not going to try to tell you that they're not value. Super, super well done, zero grind. Let's check the saber. Ooh. It's got a bunch of oil on it, so I think that's kind of messing with the paper a little bit. Well. It feels sharp. Oh, okay, there we go. I was catching on the front of this blade, there might be just a little bit of something there hanging it up. That's weird. So, again, guys, these are $24 blades. I think, see, it's weird. It does cut nice. You know what? Let's try something else. Let's try this harder cardboard here. I want to show you that these aren't like trash knives, okay? Yeah. Okay. It's weird. It's something, maybe all that oil goo on there is messing with the paper a little bit, because it kept, doing its thing and then just stopping. It wouldn't start and initiate a cut like this. But see? So I think the front is a little duller than the belly. Maybe they had a little bit of funkiness sharpening it. Guys, in production, especially with cheaper things, that are being made in mass, sometimes things aren't as glorious as they should be. That's okay. I really don't fault them for that. I actually, during my time out at Survive, I even had Guy, in his very in-tune, anal retentive self, he actually missed one and almost sent out a dull knife before. So it does happen. So I'm not going to fault them for that. It's just the bottom of this belly. It's definitely sharp. Trust me, it's sharp. It's a very good working edge, but it doesn't have that bite very well. But out here, oh my God, out here's a razor. So I'm not trying to sell you guys on something that I'm not going to use, or I don't have at least a little bit of trust in, for sure. So we're going to do a hard use test. Right after this video, I'll start shooting. So probably in a day or two, I'll have a hard use video. These are the W Minis available on their website. Let me give you the specs, but check this out. These knives have great retention and a really, really nice little pop lockup. I definitely would trust these as neck knives. And the one thing that I really, really want to state about these knives, right, is if you're somebody that has a bug out bag in your truck, or a safety bag, and oh shit's hitting the fan, I gotta get home safe bag, and you don't want to spend a lot of money on it. You have a bag in your truck, a bag in your van, and a bag in your home. Whatever. Guys, these are the 60 HRC D2. They are $24. Fabulous retention. It's honestly a really, really well done injection molded plastic sheath. It's interesting, because it looks like Kydex. I don't know. Maybe it is real Kydex. That's interesting. You guys have to tell me what you think. So, I'm not trying to sell you stuff that is crap, just because I have an affiliate link for it. I actually have been seeing other people test these knives. Some of the bigger channels have featured Odenwolf stuff on it. They just really fly off of there. So the reason these are so great, and I was telling you, I think these are going to be Odenwolf's bread and butter, right? 60 HRC D2. They are the W Mini. They're on the website right now. They come in black, uncoated, green, coated, green, uncoated, etc. There's, holy crap. Man, I'm on a freaking roll today. So they come in many different configurations, right? And the beauty of these little buggers is that they are $24. So you can spend 40 bucks, get one of each, and have one Scandi in your hiking bag. That's just a knife, a nice carving knife here, just to have a stowaway, essentially. And the only wood I have in front of me to show you. Like, dude, this thing is a nice little Scandi. I'm telling you, it functions just like any other Scandi. I was messing with it out back for like an hour because it's just such a cool little carver. You could even use it as a little fire knife. Super sharp spines on their knives. This one, oh yeah, super sharp. Holy crap, dude. I have the oil all over my hands from the package, and I keep dropping these damn things. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. But I don't care. I don't edit things out that are embarrassing. That's why I don't have 100,000 subscribers, and I only have 6,000. But my 6,000 subscribers are cool as shit, and I love you guys. Thank you for watching my content. So, they are 2.71 ounces. They weigh nothing. They cost nothing. 24 bucks. Yeah, you could get a more basic for 35, 40 these days. But you could get two of these. One Scandi, one regular, and throw them in one pack and throw one in your car just to have a nice little blade in your car. Or wear it as a neck knife. This thing is advertised as a neck knife. Let me see what happened to that little sheath that rocketed off the freaking table. I also want to check if the Scandi fits the saber sheath just for S's and G's, shits and giggles. Guys, it's such a good lockup. It's just so tight. Let's try the saber in there. Ooh. Okay, so the saber makes noise. Because the saber has like a distal taper in the tip a little bit, and you can see the Scandi is thicker. So guys, I just wanted to feature something that I thought was cool. You guys know me. I'm not pressing you to do or not do anything. Honestly, I could care less if you bought any of these. I like and respect the fact that Odenwolf sent me a box of knives. And I wanted to show you guys my initial thoughts and unboxing. Man, this thing is just a monster. It's like the Wild Pig Hunter, but value. With an actually kind of comfortable choil on it. So yeah, make a long story short, guys. The W Catcher and the 2W Minis. These guys are really super, super grippy. I have literally oil all over my hands. You can see it shining. So that's why I kept dropping it. But these things have a great little purchase on them, a great little grip on them. They're 24 bucks. You could throw them in a pack as a carver. Keep one in your car, just in case, you know. They're a decent value knife. You know, this one's 60, and it's a large value knife for 60 bucks. To be honest with you, their stuff is very, very budget. Yes, they're not denying it. I'm not denying it. That's what they're marketed for, is super cheap knives that are semi-functional and actually decent, you know. So we are really going to test their D2. We're going to see how this Scandi carves. We're going to feather stick with these two. We're going to even try to feather stick with this one. We're going to test that tip till it breaks. I told the guy I really want to show you guys how strong this knife is, because I cannot tell you that you could use this as an oh shit get home safe knife, you know, an emergency knife to keep in your vehicle, unless I know that tip's going to hold up. So it's got a decent thickness on the tip, so I think it's going to be okay. Guys, D2 is a tool steel. It's very, very tough if it's, you know, heat treated correctly and done thick enough. But that's a sharp little knife. That's a little razor. I kind of love the Scandi. Tell you the truth, man. I am definitely gonna keep one of these in my pack, one in my car. They're just so cheap and so little and so functional. You could definitely feather stick and do some carving with this knife. Just because it's tiny, it's one perfect handful. One perfect freaking handful. So it's funny. It's a little goofy, but guys, I wanted to show you something cool that Odenwolf sent to me. They gave me a lot of knife companies will send you stuff and say, yeah, just keep the knives for free and do a video. Let me see what that says. Adventure Buddy. So the W Mini, and I'm not sure on the website it's called the W Mini Scandi, but it says Adventure Buddy because this one's, essentially marketed as like a Scandi, a woods knife, a carver, which is cool. So guys, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to put the affiliate link down in the description, which gets you 10 or 15% off and gives me a nice little, $2 a knife, $2 per knife kickback essentially on these, and then like $4 a knife on these. So it's a cool way to support the channel if you want to use the link. If not, it's fine. And if you guys have any trouble, feel free to reach out. Down in the description, I always put my personal email, and anyone can tell you that watches my channel. You email my channel email. I'm not like one of those big channels that gets 1,000 emails a day, so I can't answer. That's one of the nice things about having a smaller, more personal channel, that still has nice knives and does fun and hard use videos, is if you guys email me or comment. For the, some comments I miss because I do get a decent amount on older videos as well as new ones at the same time. But if you guys freaking email my emails that I put in the description, I'll answer the same day, probably the same hour. So thank you guys so much for the support. If you want to grab a couple of these minis, they're on sale right now, and you can use my link and get 15% off. Probably pay 15 bucks, 14, 13 bucks a piece probably. The W Mini, the W Mini Scandi, and the W Catcher, like a baseball catcher, spelling wise. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great Saturday. We're going to go out and thrash on these things today and test out a new folder, the Quiet Carry Drift. I really want you guys to know, unlike Mora, I hate Mora's sheaths. I love the Bushcraft Black. That's my favorite Mora, but I hate the sheaths. Dude, these sheaths are nice. Like, solid lockup. Just really well done, well executed. I think this is going to be their bread and butter. Little $20 knives, man, that are nice carvers. Don't have to worry about the tip breaking off, or you could even use it as like a little self-defense knife. It's pretty cool, honestly. It's a good necker. Has this cool little clip on it to go inside the pocket or inside the belt, or you could do like an upside down vertical carry. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to shut up now and stop rambling. Have a great day, guys, and like always, stay safe, stay heavy. If you have any questions or just want to shoot the shit and talk knives, hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Facebook. My Facebook account is Jonathan Michael, but a lot of guys find me on Facebook. I tried to change my Facebook name to John from Heavysettactical, and it said you cannot use anything but an actual name anymore. So I guess they took away that ability to, because people were doing stupid names or something. I have no idea. So guys, thanks a lot. Send me an email with your thoughts. Don't be afraid to use the link and throw me a like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Stay safe and stay heavy. So what's up, guys? John from Heavysettactical. Today I have something a little different. That's a Primitive Bear Hunter's EDC. Just letting you guys know. Alan at Primitive Bear Knives makes some heavy hitters. And he's got a lot of new models. So I'm going to do something a little different. I always go on these tangents. This is a different camera angle, kind of different setup that I'm going to try out today. The camera's in my way, so if you see me moving a little funny, that's why. So guys, I have been approached by a company called Odenwolf and I know a lot of larger channels have featured stuff by them. I had to go through a kind of a rigorous process of emailing back and forth. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I really want to try to dip back in the affordable pool as much as I do the premium. A lot of times you guys will see me talking about Chris Reeves and Architects and TRCs and I don't even know, other brands that are very expensive, bussy stuff, etc., etc. I really want to also evenly show you guys great valued stuff, and this happens to help my channel. So if any of you guys want to support my channel, I'm going to show you two of the greatest bug out bag knives that I honestly think have ever been created for their price. So I'm going to list the prices and specs at the end. I'm going to shoot the bulk of this unboxing right now first. All these knives are sub $100. These ones are literally like 20, and this larger W Wolf. I'll have the models inside, but these larger ones are maybe like 40. So they're affordable D2 blades by this company called Odenwolf. And I'm really, they're actually a company from Germany. I'm not sure if you can get them on Amazon or not, but make a long story short, they graciously gave me a, I get 10% of sales link. So I'm going to try it out, and I'm going to put it in the description. But I am really excited to show you guys these. Don't feel pressured to buy anything. Give me a like and subscribe. That would be great. But yeah, let's dive into it.